Thank you for coming back to another episode of Product of Poetry, where I discuss the products that I'll be using to grow my hair into a nice, beautiful afro. And also, I'll be reading some poetry that I wrote. Thank you for coming back once again. So this morning, I went out. And this is the reason why you don't see me in my signature robe, because, I don't get dressed to be in the house. I stay in my robe. That's it. It's like, why do I need to wear clothes in the house? I put on my robe. It's not even to say that I need to be dressed up in case the Amazon man rings the bell to bring me packages, because they don't ring the bell anymore. They just throw the packages right on the step. So it's like, I don't really need to get dressed. I digress, which I always do, but I'll come back. So just follow me. So, as I told you guys, in the evening time, I go ahead and I put the Batana oil. Although it says oil, this is the solid version on the top of my hair. Now, I went out earlier today. I was trying to be fancy, so I went ahead and I drew on my eyebrows. Y'all see? Oh, I drew my eyebrows on. And I went ahead and I put on some mascara because, I was trying to be fancy. And in the process of me trying to be fancy, I went ahead and added some Hawaiian silk to the top of my hair to give it like a curly look. Let me tell y'all, don't do that. Don't do that. Because this Batana oil and this did not mix too well this morning. It looked like somebody dropped some hot chicken grease on top of my hair. That's what it looked like. The combination of these two things did not mix too well. I really had to rub it into my head to really make it look less like chicken grease oil on top of my head, because I'm looking at the time. I'm like, oh man, I gotta be out of here soon. So I just went outside with my head looking like it had chicken grease on it. And thank the Lord, eventually it dried up, because as you can see, it's not looking like chicken grease. No, it's not. It's not looking like there's chicken grease on there. But anyhow, this is what I'm using to grow my hair. And listen, let me go ahead and make this very clear for those of you who may be new to the channel. Thank you for coming to listen to what I have to say. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm not focused on the people who made the products that I'm showing you. My focus is on the ingredient, which is Batana oil, which is said to really grow your hair. It's also said to be beneficial for your hair. So you don't necessarily have to purchase from this companies. No, as long as it's 100% raw Batana oil and you can find it more decently priced, and knock yourself out. Because my focus is about the ingredient, not the company. Okay, not the company. With that being said, I went ahead and I found a shampoo and conditioner that is also infused with the Batana oil. This is the reason why I purchased this, because I want to get as much as this ingredient as possible into my hair to promote hair growth. Because as I mentioned before, I am growing my hair into a nice, beautiful afro, and I want it to be a healthy afro. I don't want it to be a dry ass afro. I don't want, if I decide to do a little part and then it's all flaking and I got dandruff here or on top of the afro, that would look crazy. That would look absolutely crazy. But what I can say is, since going into my scalp with the Batana oil, my scalp is not dry. It's well moisturized, because this Batana oil, it really absorbs in the scalp. Like, it sucks it up. It sucks it up. Now, these are the same thing. These are the same thing. It's just this is liquid and this is solid, because as I mentioned before, no one has time, referring to myself, to sit here and make all these parts, to go in here with the solid version, to be here greasing up the parts. Shortcut. I go in right with the oil, and I put this applicator right in here, and then I rub it in, and then I go right ahead and I grab the solid form and I put it right on top of the hair, and then you know what I'm about to say. Then I go ahead and I put on the bonnet, and you know what the bonnet is for? Indoor use only, okay? Indoor use only. It would be very funny. I don't know how old you are for those who are watching this, but I can remember back in the days, right, when dudes would be walking around and they had their pants sagging and you'd be able to see their boxers, and someone would come and just yank the pants down, right? Wouldn't it be funny? I'm not telling y'all to do this. I'm just saying. It'd be funny if when you see the women outside walking with their hair bonnets, they looking cute with the fuzzy slippers and the lashes that go pop out like this, and you just snatch the bonnet off. Don't do that. It's a joke. I'm just saying. You know, when I grew up, this is what was done to dudes who was walking around with their pants hanging off their butt. Jeans would get pulled down like, yep, there you go. You shouldn't be walking around showing off your boxers. The same way how you shouldn't be walking around with this bonnet on your head. It looks crazy, just like how that looks crazy. Same logic, different gender. I'm just saying. I don't think you would like it if anyone would, see the bonnet on your head and just come snatch it off. That would be crazy. That might be a fight. But like I said, I'm not advocating it. I'm just telling a joke. To me, that's funny. Whether you laughing or not, I don't know, but I'm here cracking up internally just thinking about it. I digress. So, as I mentioned before, I use this shampoo. It says conditioner, but follow me. I use this shampoo and this conditioner to wash my hair with. Then, while my hair is wet, if I just washed it, then I go ahead and I put the Batana oil, the oil, into my scalp and I rub it in. And then I go ahead and I put the solid Batana oil on top of my hair. Once again, I'm focused on the ingredient, which is the Batana oil. It's good for all hair types. If you are trying to make your locks healthier or fuller, Batana oil. If you have a perm and you want to prevent breakage, Batana oil. Let's just say your hair is like how my hair is and you want to grow it. Batana oil. This right here, if you look it up, I'm pretty sure you'll find it saying the miracle oil, because this is what it's referred to as, the miracle oil. And I don't know about you, but I love a good miracle, so I'm waiting to see this miracle when this fro grows up. Oh, nice, and just, I mess around, start walking out here with bell bottoms on, depending on how big this fro get. But, I mean, I might eventually, depending on how big the fro gets, I might decide to lock my hair, in which I'll still be using these. But as I mentioned before, I'm not so attached to the hair, to my hair. I do different things. So I'm going to grow it now. And eventually I may do locks. And if not, I mess around and I go dark Caesar and I'll just do it all over again. I'll just grow it all back over again. Because if this is supposed to be the miracle oil that they claim it is, and so far I'm seeing that it's working wonders in my hair, then it's all good. I don't know. I'm here looking at the camera, looking at me, and I'm loving the eyebrows that I drew. What you think? Dang. I mean, I wish. Okay, there we go. Now they look even. Yeah, you like the eyebrows I drew on? Should I draw on my eyebrows more often when I come on here? I feel like you're able to really see my facial expressions more. Like when I'm looking surprised. Anyhow, let me stop. Back back to what I was saying. Batana oil. Here we go with the lighting. This is Florida for you. You know what I'm saying? The sun do what it want to do. But anyhow, Batana oil. Yes. Use it to grow your hair. And for me, I don't know, but my hair, since I started using this, it's been itching more. For me, itchy hair means that it's working because it's growing. You know, it's growing. So I'm scratching it. I'm putting oil. It's just more the oil is really getting down, deep down into the scalp, because when I'm scratching it, oh man, I give it such a good scratch. And it's not to say, oh, your hair is itchy because it's dry. Nah, I could part my scalp and my scalp is not dry. It's not dry. Look, now the sun doing what it do. Whatever. Yeah, my hair, it itches a lot since I've been using this, because for me, I believe that it's working. I mean, just think about it like this. For those of you who put box braids, right? When you had your box braids for a certain amount of time, your hair just be itching, don't it? And then when you look at it, you see from whether it's knotless or with the knot, you can see the hair growth, right? But your hair been itching in the process. Even if you wash it, you know, and then you grease it still, it was itching because, you know, the braids is a protective hairstyle. It's supposed to make your hair grow. But your hair is itching in the process. So has it not grown? I mean, I'm just saying, this is just the logic I'm applying. You don't got to follow. I'm just saying what I believe and think. My hair is growing. I mean, look at my edges. My edges, if you remember from previous videos how it looked when I first started, I mean, the proof is in the oil. The proof is in the oil. But anyhow, I thank you for listening to me ranting about this Batana oil. Now, here we go with the poetry. As I mentioned before, the poetry has nothing to do with the product. Nothing to do with the product. And if you want to just listen to just my poetry, you can check out the preparation stage, which will be linked down below, where it's just my poetry. Once again, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for listening. And I hope that you were entertained. Because listen, me in real life, I'm a clown. People will tell you, those who know me, you know, I like people laughing, because laughing is good for the heart and soul. You know, you don't want to be around someone who's a stick in the mud. I know I don't want to be. I'm just saying. I digress, but let me get back to it. Now, here is the poetry portion of Product of Poetry. This is like the 5th time I recorded this. Anyhow, I'm going to get it right. Look. I drew in my eyebrows for y'all this evening to perform this poem I just wrote today, May. It's not May yet. Look at me. Time jumping. March 12th, 2025. Yeah, I drew in these eyebrows just for y'all because, you know, I want y'all to really see the facial expressions that I'm going to be making while I'm reading this poem, since y'all like crazy, because I know you'll be watching me read the poem. I asked you, could you please put your head down and just listen to the words? And I said, if you like crazy, then you're gonna, you know, look up and watch. And it's okay. It's okay. You not judging, I'm not judging. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, because obviously you like crazy, but we're not saying anything. But I thank you for watching. I don't know what platform you're watching this on, but this poem is titled The Power of Choice, and it was inspired by a conversation I had this morning by my bestie. And for the last time, you know what I'm saying? If you don't mind seeing crazy, then you can look up and watch me perform. But if you don't want to see crazy, then, you know, you put your head down. But it is what it is. We all got a little crazy in us. It's just, you know, you're probably wondering, well, what type of crazy she is. Listen to my poetry and you can figure it out. I don't know. But anyhow, this poem is titled The Power of Choice. And I transform. Dare to dream. You're able to view yourself as more than just a human being, if and only if you see yourself as more. I dare you to explore the inner depths of your subconscious where it gets a little bit trippy. Entering different time frames happily and you barely moved your feet. You're just one decision away. What have you decided today? Did you focus on that asshole who cut you off in traffic? Or did you focus on being grateful because you know some people really just don't have it? Deciding this second, it's time for the new you, so fuck them old habits. I dare you to do better. It's in our nature to want more like an addict. Greatness is embedded, dig deep enough, you'll get it. Making it tangible, eating them carrots like a rabbit. And yes, I know you stay hungry because I love to eat. You can see it in my cheeks, smiling from ear to ear. With 1,000,001 reasons why I shouldn't be here, but I'm here. So what's your story? I've got this invisible coach guiding me towards greatness so we can bask in the glory. Telling me to change the narrative by choosing the character I want to be. I am who I say I am by all means. Fuck them high beams. My concentration is razor sharp. I got tunnel vision, cutting in and out of scenes, framing how I'm living as a true director, filming their dream. As long as I'm breathing, I'm the creator and the curator of this manuscript on and off screen. I'm glitching.